You guys have been having problems coming up with new ideas to make beats. It gets the best of us sometimes, but I have a way that you can never run out another idea again. Let's get straight to it. All right, so let me begin by introducing myself. My name is Israel, and I am a producer, sound engineer, and actual musician. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you guys about today. So, you're sitting around the studio trying to come up with new ideas, but it's kind of hard because you're using all these loop packs. You kind of going through this chord progression, and you're going through this loop, and you're like, it's not really working for me. Don't really like that sound, or I like that chord progression, but I don't like the sound that's being used in that chord progression. So what do? You're stuck. So what I recommend is, and I always tell producers, become musicians. I know a lot of people probably not gonna like the statement, but if you do not play a musical instrument, you are not a musician. You are just a musical manipulator. You take a sound from somebody else, you twist it around, you flip it around, and whatever. You're not a real musician. But if you are an actual musician, you can take this keyboard behind me, you can't see it. You can take this keyboard, you can play whatever chord progression you want, whatever notes you want, with whatever sound that you choose, because you have the originality, you have the ability to incorporate your originality. That means you will never run out of ideas. I am a church musician. At least I used to play for church. I have so many chord progressions and notes and melodies swimming in my head. Sometimes I can't even sleep at night because it's just so much. I can't get it all out in this one lifetime. You guys need to learn how to play the keyboard. Take some piano lessons, and I guarantee you, give it about 6 months into the lessons. Now, when I say 6 months, I need to see all these ads, and they promise that you're gonna be a Mozart in 8 weeks. No, but in six months, you should be able to know 3 chords in 6 months. You can take those 3 chords, and you can make thousands of beats. I've done them. I've done it. There are other musicians out there who do the exact same thing. Learn how to play the keyboard. Become an actual musician, because it takes 3 components to be successful in producing and music production. 1, originality. 2, you have to be able to tell a story with your music. 3, your sound has to be attractive. You have to draw people in, draw listeners in, and cultivate their ears, what they're hearing. And you only can incorporate those 3 components if you are an actual musician. So find you a keyboard. Well, if you have one of the little small 25 key controllers, go ahead and find you something a little larger, like 76 keys. Find your keyboard and take some piano lessons. Learn how to play the keyboard, and I guarantee you will never run out of ideas ever again. You will have the chord progressions, the notes, the keys, the sounds. You will be an unstoppable force. That is the difference between producers today and music that we hear today and music back then. Music back then, back in the early 2000s and 90s stuff, and far back, those people were actually musicians. Like, for an example, Beethoven, he was an actual church musician. He's a keyboard player. That's why all his stuff sounds good. That's why everything he makes is a hit. He's an actual musician. So, you guys learn how to play keyboard. Go do the doggone thing, because I want to make sure that you be the best producer that you know you can be.